You don't have a motivation problem, you have a brain chemistry problem. Your brain is running old software and I'm about to give it a manual override. So here are the 4 chemicals you need to flip it. How do tech lovers, entrepreneurs, and busy freelancers stay productive without drowning in bad tech, apps, or chaos? That's the question, and this YouTube channel will give you the answers. My name is Nick, and this is Let's Chat Tech with Nick. Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Nick, and this is Let's Chat Tech with Nick. Now, I talk a lot about productivity in this YouTube channel, and I want to talk to you about a book I recently read called The Dose Effect by TJ Power. It was so good, I've read it twice already in the last few months, and I want to dive deeper in how that book can help you and everything that TJ Power has taught me. So in this book, we're going to talk about 4 things. We're going to talk about dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, and endorphins. So we're going to break those down and talk about each and every one of those and how this is going to help you. Now, the first thing we're going to talk about is dopamine. And dopamine is referred to by some as the pleasure chemical, and that's a dangerous misunderstanding. Dopamine is more about motivation. It's your drive, it's your hunger, it's your passion to actually get things done. But this powerful engine, that can be hijacked, especially nowadays in our modern world. A lot of what happens with our phones kind of hijacks our brains in thinking we're getting a good dopamine hit. But when you're getting these notifications and likes and comments, your brain is being tricked into thinking that's a good thing when really it's not. So let's dive into how you can hack that and make dopamine good again. Now, there's 2 things you could do each and every morning to make dopamine good and give you that motivation that you need. So the first thing is, as soon as you get up, this is your enemy. Do not look at this. Do not check notifications or emails or whatever it is. Don't look at that right away. The first thing you're going to do is leave a pint glass of water right next to your bed or close by. So as soon as you wake up, you're going to hyperhydrate. You're going to chug that glass of water, and then you're actually going to force yourself to get out of bed. The best way to do that is leave your phone on the other side of the room, or even better yet, have an old alarm clock that's not digital and have that on the other side of the room. Now, I don't follow that. I use my phone as my alarm now, but leave that on the other side of the room so you actually have to get up, turn the alarm off, hyperhydrate, and then get up and do some sort of movement, some sort of exercise. Even if it's a quick couple push-ups, some sit-ups, some jumping jacks, whatever it is, just get your body moving. That'll give you the dopamine hit that you need to really get motivated and start your day. The second thing is cold water shock. Now, you can do this a couple of ways. The way I do it, because I'm a wimp and I don't like taking cold showers, is get a ice cold sink and splash that ice cold water on your face. Or if you want to, you can take 30-second bursts of a cold shower. Have just the cold water on, get in for that 30 seconds so that gets you that boost, that dopamine hit that's going to help you throughout the day. Doing those 2 actions are going to really help your motivation and make you a lot more productive throughout the day. Now, the second one is oxytocin. This is the love hormone, or more so, this is the chemical of trust, safety, and genuine connection. This actually makes you feel seen, understood, and like you truly belong. Now, the modern problem is people seem to think every single like or text message is a way to get that oxytocin hit, and that's further from the truth. And one of the things I've heard TJ talk about is if you're, for example, in a relationship, and more so like me, if you're in a long distance relationship, just simple texting doesn't do it. So since we can't be together, a voice note is a lot better than texting. A video call or a voice call is better than a voice note. And the best thing you can do without being together is having a video call. So whether you're like me on an Android using Google Meet, or WhatsApp or Facebook Messenger or whatever the case may be, or iMessage, video calls, whatever Apple has for their platform, that is the best way to get that oxytocin hit instead of just a simple text or somebody liking your content on social media. Now, the first action, and I want to link a video in the description of this video to a friend of mine, Leanne Hello. She is a hugger, and she actually did a TED Talk on hugging. And that is the first action. So if you want to get that oxytocin hit, hugging and even holding that hug for a little bit longer releases that chemical in you, and it just shows the love, the warmth, the safety from your loved ones, from your friends, from your family. So if you don't, get out and hug somebody. The next one here is gratitude. So if you want to release that oxytocin, be grateful and give that gratitude to somebody. Don't just say, good job. Go into detail. Good job. I really appreciated this or that, or you did an awesome job here. I love you for exactly who you are, and this is what you do every day to make me love you even more. Whatever the case may be, show that gratitude. The next switch is serotonin. This is your confidence chemical. This regulates your mood. This gives you the anchor for your self-esteem and a sense of calm. Now, here's a fun fact that not many people knew. 95% of our body serotonin is produced in the gut, not your brain. That's right. Your mental health isn't just in your head. It's fundamentally biological. So 2 very powerful dose actions for serotonin is the first one is a sun alarm. Now, waking up in the morning, unfortunately in the wintertime, I don't have that as early as I'd like, but as soon as the sun comes up, no sunglasses, stand in front of the window or actually go outside and just feel the sun. Let the sun hit you, get that vitamin D, and the mood change you're gonna have is gonna be so much better. Now, the next one, and like I said, this comes from your gut. Feed the gut. Now, it doesn't have to be a super regimented diet or anything like that, but a good diet, a set of breakfast, lunch, and dinner meals, and the healthier, the better, that will really change your mood. Just think about the term hangry. How many people, when you're hungry, get angry? So, feed your gut. Last up is endorphins. Now, this is your brain's painkiller, your stress reliever, chemically similar to morphine. Now, the purpose of endorphins is kind of like a pain and stress reliever. It kind of gives you that feeling of pleasure or even euphoria. Now, that's the modern version. From our ancestors, endorphins came from hard physical work, from hunting and being out and getting us food. And you could also release endorphins when you're, say, in a marathon. Those endorphins help you push past the pain and get you to that finish line. Now, that brings me to this first action to help you release these endorphins. And that is 6-second bursts of a strenuous activity. So if you are a runner, push hard and run full tilt for 6 minutes. If you're not a runner, maybe go do some burpees or a plank or push-ups, sit-ups, whatever the case may be. Do some sort of physical activity that's going to benefit you and do it in 6-minute bursts to get those endorphins really moving. The second one is a laughter workout. Now, laughing and a really good belly laugh releases a lot of endorphins. So go watch a comedian on, say, YouTube or on TV, or call a friend that you know is hilarious and always makes you laugh. The more you laugh, the deeper the laugh, the more endorphins you release, and the better it is. So there you have it. That's what I learned from TJ Power and reading his book, The Dose Effect. And it's as simple as a few actionable steps when it comes to dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, and endorphins. Those quick little action steps we talked about will help you a long way into the future. And if you want to get a copy of TJ Power's book, The Dose Effect, I'll leave a link in the description of this video. And with that said, that's all I have for you this week. So feel free to like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you on the next video.